Hiya friends, Prepared Suburbanite back at you. Well, the producer price index was released for the month of January, and they found that it went up. And it went up a couple of ticks farther than the pundits were calling for. Now, the difference between the CPI, the consumer price index, that's what we pay when we are purchasing stuff today, and the producer price increase is the wholesale prices. So it's a leading indicator. So if the PPI goes up, that means that we can continue to expect the CPI to go up. And the stock market did not view this very favorably this morning, and I've got some evidence for that, so stick around. So as you can see in the accompanying chart, the stock market futures, I snapped this graph at about 9 this morning. The PPI came out at 8:30. This is a half an hour later with this particular one up here, and it shows that the futures were down 106. And that's a little bit more conservative than I thought how the market was going to react to this kind of stuff. But now that it's we're into the open trading day, let me get my info. The Dow is now down 130. It's about 10 o'clock. And the NASDAQ is down 135. So what the stock market is reacting to is the potential for continuing inflation and the potential that there will not be interest rate reductions coming from the Federal Reserve in the near future. So unless something drastic changes, then this is what we're going to expect for the next couple of 3 months. Not good news for the Biden campaign, nor for Bidenomics. It's just kind of one of those things that it's very difficult to try to control that without having a handle on what's going on with government spending, without having a handle on what's going on at the southern border, without having a handle on what's going on in the world environment right now with the wars and rumors of wars that we hear about every day. And by the way, did you hear that Vladimir Putin's most substantial rival in the power politics of Russia was found dead in a Russian prison under somewhat mysterious circumstances? Now, that's still a breaking news story, but I'm a little concerned about the way Putin manages his political enemies. It sounds very reminiscent of the way the current administration is targeting its political enemies. The comic media of today, they spent a lot of time looking at the Fani Willis testimony and her little corruption trial in Georgia, and it really does look like to me that she's going to be stripped of her DA powers, and then God knows what happens. We could actually get somebody with a bigger vendetta against Trump and against conservatives than Fannie Willis, and who knows what's going to happen on that. But what I saw yesterday was an absolute hoot. She is quite the class act. Anyway, what's on tap for today? I spent most of the day yesterday working on the garden, getting that one last raised bed paneling built and installed. I've got to get some compost and some dirt and some fertilizer in there. And today, because it's kind of overcast and a lot cooler than it was yesterday, I'm going to start working on building some replica wooden flags, and we're gonna see how all that turns out. So this is the Prepared Suburbanite, trying to make sure that we're staying on top of what's really important for us. And I don't think we're getting all the right stories from our mainstream media, NBC, CBS, ABC, even Fox News from time to time. There's quite an awful lot of other information that's out there that I think is very, very important, that we as preppers, that we are the folks that are trying to be prepared for the eventualities that we see coming, that we need to be paying attention to what's going on. I think we may be being played for fools by the current administration. Oh, look, another shiny object out there to distract your attention from what's really going on in the economy, in the world, in our own country right here. This whole thing with the Russian space station or Star Wars or whatever the hell they're calling it, just makes, it's just another shiny object distraction for people to go look at. And I just have to urge everyone to check and double check and don't react immediately to any of this news. If you've got to, take a look at one of the Dan Bongino mantras is wait at least 24 to 72 hours before you react to any kind of a news story out there. Anyway, this is the Prepared Suburbanite reminding you to stay informed and be prepared always. I'll see y'all on the next video.